Alright, so today we will do simulation. Alright, so this one will cover your question 4 in the final. Question 4, yeah. Alright, project has 4 activities A, B, C, D that must be performed sequentially. The probability distribution for the time required to complete each of the activities is like this. Okay. So provide base case, worst case, and best case. Yang ini saya dah share dalam group. Kalau tak nampak boleh nampak dalam WhatsApp. Calculation for the time to complete the project. So for question A here, if I want to find the base case, for activity A, the time given here is 6 weeks. The time is in terms of weeks, 7 and 8. For base case, kita akan pilih masa yang paling having high chances to happen. Kalau you tengok probability dekat sini, which probability is highest? Which probability is highest? 0.35. So you take 6 here. Same goes this one. So for base case, you will choose the item for higher probability. So here 0.55 you choose 5 here. This one 0.4 you choose 14 here. This is 8 here. So the answer should be (33 weeks). That is base case. We go by higher probability. Choose the time or whatever given here, higher probability. So now I'm going for worst case. For worst case, actually any project, if it is done quickly, known as best case. Kalau masa tu mengambil lama, dia adalah worst case. Okay. So in this case, in this situation, we're going to consider worst case. Worst case, you take the highest, nothing to do with the probability, you just take the highest week, which is 8, 7, 18 and 10. So the longest time is the worst case. Paling teruk lah ini. Sebab nak siapkan satu projek itu mengambil masa yang sangat lama. This is 43. The last one would be best case is the other way around. Best case adalah masa yang ambil paling cepat untuk siapkan satu aktiviti. So here 5, here 3, 10 and 8. This is 26 weeks. So that's how you do this if it is come out in your exam. Base case saja you akan look at the probability. The rest you will look into the value. Depends on the thing. Okay, I'm going to change the question little bit now. Same question. Okay, soalan yang sama. Saya nak tukar sikit. Now, katakan a project has 4 activities. The probability, okay. So I'm going to change project ni kepada satu kasut. Contoh, satu kasut. Nak buat kasut ni, satu kasut dia perlu melalui dia ada 4 course. A shoe has 4 course, A, B, C, D lah. Ini satu course, ini satu course, mungkin ini labor course, ini raw material cost, something like that. Okay. Selling price, katakan 100. Satu shoe I want to sell 100 ringgit. Okay. Now we are going to find base case, worst case, best case for profit. Okay, by this one I write it as I just put here cases for profit. So kita nak cari sekarang base case, worst case, best case for profit. What is the formula for profit? Profit is selling price or sales price minus cost. This is profit formula. Okay, sekarang saya nak cari dia punya base case. Base case for profit adalah selling price is 100. Now the cost price changes. For base case, we always choose the highest probability. So it's going to be the same. 6. Kita akan tolak semua cost lah. Sebelum tu you nak campur semua cost dulu. You nak take the sum. If you do this, you will get 67. Siapa yang belum ambil test lagi? You are the one text me, isn't it? What's up? Okay, this is base case. Now, what about worst case? Now, we are finding worst case for profit. When I say worst case for profit, bermaksud profit itu sangat kurang. Boleh faham? Worst case, profit itu sangat kurang. Best case, profit itu tinggi. Baguslah. Worst case tu profit itu kurang. Bila profit itu akan kurang kan? Yang ini fixed 100. Bila profit itu akan berkurang bila cost dia meningkat, betul tak? Boleh faham? Okay, so cost dia meningkat. So dekat sini sekarang untuk worst case ni kita kena pilih highest cost, cost yang paling tinggi supaya dia punya profit turun. Itulah worst case. Okay, so worst case ni kita ambil profit yang cost yang tinggi 8, 7, minus from the highest profit, highest cost. This is the lowest profit you will get. Alright, then the best case would be best case means highest profit. In which condition, situation we will get highest profit when the cost is less. So we choose a lower cost. The lower cost here would be 5, 3, 10, 8. 5, 3, 10, 8. $26 here, so this one would be 74. So this is the answer: worst case, best case, and base case for the profit. So if the question comes out like this, you have to answer like this. This is question A. Now we are moving to question B. Dan's Electronic sells TVs according to monthly demand distribution shown in the. So there's a correction here, this is not monthly demand, this is daily demand. Okay, tadi yang orang buat kan tadi punya, you orang capture gambar hantar itu saja. Yang ni tak perlu hantar. Okay. Snap a picture, the previous one, send in the group. Alright. There's a typo here. This is not monthly, this is daily. Okay. The distribution, demand distribution shown in the following table. Okay, like this. And for each day, satu hari dia akan dapat order untuk 10 TV adalah 0.03 probability dia. Macam tu lah. Kalau berapa, what is the probability that 15 TV they come and buy? 0.07. You can think like that. So the maximum number of TV Dan can sell is 50, which is 0.02 chances. Okay. Using interval of random number, simulate 5 days of demand with the following random numbers and find the average demand. Alright, first, if you see a question like this, we have to develop interval of random number. Okay, I write this IRN, short form, interval of random number. Interval random number, IRN. Okay, saya nak letak di okay. What you have to do now is you have to put an interval. Ini adalah selang dia. Okay, you start with 0.00. Why 0.00? Because 2 decimal place. So I start with 0.00 until the first one, you follow this one. The second one, you start with 0.03. Berapa dia punya lebar yang ini Yang ini adalah 0.07. So you have to write here 0.110. Okay, this is actually your width of the interval. Lebar interval dia, panjang dia. Okay, so first one, you start with 0.00, follow this number 0.03, and then next one is 0.03, you campur, you plus with this one, you get 0.10. Okay, now next one is 0.10, you plus with this one, what do you get? 0.19. So dia punya lebar adalah 0.09 yang ini. Boleh faham? Okay, you guys do that all the way now. See, the last number you should get 1, because if you plus all, total probability should be 1. Okay. So first thing, you want to answer the question, you have to do this one. This is the first thing, first part. Okay, this is the first part you have to do, intervals of random number. The second one is we're going to do 5 days of demand. 5 days of demand. This is the second one I'm going to do here. Day 1 and demand. Okay, so day 1, they have already give you the random numbers here. Okay, now these are the demand can happen any days. So we need to find out of this demand what number can go inside here. So for that we choose the first number here. 0.0377, 0.0377 within which interval? Can you check? 0.0377. It should be here, the first day. This is, I put day 1. 0.0337 is in this interval. Can you guys see the second interval? So you choose 15, day 1, 15. This is, I put here day 1. And then day 2, we go for the next number. Okay, this is day 1, day 2, until day 5. So 0.1158, that would be here. This interval, the third interval, 0.1158 is inside this interval. So you choose 20. Like that you have to do one by one. Then day 3, 0.397, I think here. Day 3. This is 30. Next one is 0.8747. 8747 is somewhere here. Day 4. That would be 40. And then last one is 0.96 is here. This is 45. We found this is the answer for number. This is the answer for number 2. 5 days of demand. Inilah demand tu. 5 days of demand. Now we are moving to number 3. With the following random numbers, find the average demand. Average demand is, you plus this, you will get 150. Average demand you divide by 5, because 5 days you will get 30. That is the average demand. This is number 3. This would be your final answer, and the answer already given here, this one, finally. So that's how you simulate, by using random intervals of random number. Question B, all done. All right, question B. Probability that demand will be less than or equal to 30. So the probability X, I just put demand. So the probability X less or equal to 30, less or equal to 30. What are the demand less or equal to 30 here? Less or equal to 30, it starts from 10 until 30 here. So you write 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What is the probability of getting 10? 0.03. 15, 0.07. 20, 0.09. 25, 0.12. 30 would be 0.20. This is 0.51. That is the answer. Alright. Number 2, the statewide auto insurance company develop a following probability distribution. Okay, set up intervals of random number. Again, we're going to do probability distribution for automobile collision. This is a claim. This is a claim. Set up intervals of random number. Okay, 0. Intervals of random number. This is question A. Okay, once you get these intervals of random number, okay, now what you have to do, B, is use the following 20 random numbers to simulate the payment for the policy holders. So berapa banyak dia orang claim untuk 20 policy holders. So first number apa? 0.9858. 0.9858 tu dekat mana? Dekat sini. So berapa dia punya bil ni? 8,000. Okay, first. For the second claim, yang mana, nombor mana you kena tengok? Nombor seterusnya 0.2122. 0.2122 dekat mana? First kan? Tak ada claim, letak 0. Boleh faham? Okay, continue until 20. Oh, you are not in the group, eh? Ada? Tak apa. You nak tak, saya tanya je, confirm je. Saya takut nanti you tak ada. Tu je. Nah, you boleh ambil ni. Siapa-siapa nak ambil gambar ni dulu. Tak apa. Oh, okey, bagus. Saya biarkan macam ni je. Sebab you dah salinkan yang sebelum-sebelum ni. So. Alright, I suppose you guys have done this. Let me write here. So it's going to be all the way 0, am I right? And this is 0. 12 you will get 2000. 13 you will get 0. 14 is is this your answer? Okay. All right. The next question is, how many claims are paid and what is the total amount of paid for the policies? How many claims are there? Claims dekat sini 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 claims are paid. Total is kejap ah. Ni apa pasal ni? Total would be this would be the answer. Okay, all right. Last one, number 3. Write the interval of random numbers. you want to do simulation, you need to have interval random numbers. So straight away tulis dulu, baru baca soalan. Korang semua dah tidur ke apa ni? Saya tidur pukul 3. Tapi bangun lambat. Saya bangun pukul 7. Patut kena bangun pukul 5 ataupun 6. Sebab tu saya nak pukul 9. Sebab saya tinggal kat Keluang. I need to come from there. Korang tidur pukul berapa? Yang semua ni mengantuk-mengantuk ni apa ni? Buat apa malam-malam? Alright guys, so let us read the question. Sunrise Bakery has decided to bake 12 loaves. Okay, dia nak buat 20 dalam bahasa Melayu apa roti roti panjang tu. 12 buku roti tak faham, tak silap saya. Okay, 20 loaves of famous sourdough bread every day. So setiap hari dia akan buat 20 loaf of roti saja, 20 saja dia akan buat. Okey, walaupun you minta 25 biji, dia hanya boleh bagi kepada you 20 saja maksimum. Ini adalah, this is the option for demand. This is the option for demand. Each loaf cost dia berapa? Cost dia, okay, nak buat satu loaf tu 1.5 and selling price is 3. And kalau you see, Sunrise can sell any unsold loaf for 0.75. Kalau dia tak dapat dijual, roti itu akan dijual the next day. Berapa? 0. So we call this as salvage. So roti ni you akan dapat next day, hari seterusnya kepada murah. Dia punya ni harga dia murah lah. Find Sunrise Bakery's total profit. Profit is actually selling price minus cost for 1 week. 1 week adalah sebenarnya 7 days. So kita kena simulate 7 hari sekarang. 7 hari punya demand apa dulu. So ni ada 7 random number dekat sini. Okay, saya nak tulis sini demand. Tak cukup tempat nanti. Okay, 0.0377, 0.03. Okay, you cari demand dulu. Saya tunjuk. Okay, copy ni. Ada 7 nombor dekat sini. Okay, you cari demand dia apa dekat sini. So 0.0377, that would be the first demand, 5, and 0.1501, that would be 10, the rest is 15. Check sama ada betul tak yang ini 20, 25, 30, 35, betul ke? Dapat semua. Gunakan nombor ni Apa dia? Oh, 25. Check saya check je. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 25 Okay. Okay, now let us compute the profit. As I told you earlier, the bakery make 20 loaf. Roti yang tak dapat jual tu dia akan jual next day. For sure dia akan jual 0.75. Yang roti yang dapat jual tu dia punya selling price adalah 3 ringgit macam tu. Okay, profit dia adalah kat sini Berapa banyak roti dia jual? 5. Demand dia 5, dia jual 5 saja. Selling price adalah 3. Campur roti yang tak jual berapa? 15. Dan semua sekali 20 kan? 5 saja dia jual. Lagi berapa dia tak jual? 15. 15 tu dia akan pergi kepada salvage value. Dia akan jual hari seterusnya. Boleh faham? Okay. Dia ada 20 roti. 5 dia jual hari ini. Yang 15 tu dia akan jual hari ke esoknya sebab tak dapat jual. Okay. Tapi you kena tolak dengan cost. Cost dia adalah you buat 20 roti. Cost dia berapa? 1 point. Kalau you kira ni, you akan dapat daripada selling price ni. Saya nak tukar sekarang dekat sini saya baik tulis revenue. Revenue minus cost, that is profit. That is profit. Saya tak nak selling price. So this is your revenue. This will be your revenue. This will be your cost. So kalau you klik dalam press dalam calculator, berapa you dapat? You akan dapat negatif kan? Negatif 3.75. Dapat ke ni? Dapat ke ni? Apa yang tak faham? Okay, saya buat kali kedua. Yang kedua tu mungkin you nanti faham balik. Okay, tengok kat yang dua tu demand dia berapa? 10. Daripada 20 roti ni dia dapat jual 10. Harga jualan adalah RM3. Berapa dia tak dapat jual? 10. Yang ini dia akan jual hari seterusnya. Berapa dia akan jual? 0.75. Tolak dengan dia punya cost memang sama, 20. Yang ini you will get 7.5. Cuba buat nombor 3 dan 4 sahaja. Try to do 3 and 5. Calculate for me. Yang 5, 6, 7 tu biarkan dulu. 3 and 5, 3 and 4 Try to do 3 and 4. For 3 and 4, you sell 15. Yang tak dapat jual 5, cost 20, you will get 18.75. Yang nombor 4 ni, you dapat jual 20. Ada yang tinggal ke? Tak ada kan, semua dah jual kan. So tak ada salvage value lah, tapi letak kat situ lah. Tolak cost saja. You will get 30. You get this one, Now, for 25 here, even though they ask for 25, tapi yang kita dapat jual adalah 20 sahaja. Walaupun permintaan adalah 25, sebab kita buat 20 roti saja. So yang itu saja dah kita boleh jual maksimum. So yang lain semua going to be 20, 30 the profit. So your profit will be, this is negative, you rugi dekat sini 7.5 dapat profit, ni semua profit lah yang ni. So you campur ni, you akan dapat 142.5. So jawapannya adalah even though I would like to write this one, even though ni 25, tapi you kena anggap yang ni adalah 20 saja. Sebab maksimum kita buat 20. Alright, so that's all about regarding simulation. Question 4.